Hi, y'all. Welcome to my apocalyptic channel, Esoteric 369, where I reveal many hidden things without an agenda. My name is Paige, and I have been able to see and hear the other side since I was born. Please come in and have a seat while we drink some coffee and talk about strange and unusual topics. Howdy, how y'all doing today? I hope the people that do look are doing good and having a good one and waking up to all the bullshit in the world. I asked Seeker to guide my reads. He is the fool. He is the innocent new beginnings. And I happen to believe in drink. There's a beautiful natural light today. I'm going to enjoy it. My first read is going to be about Robert E. Lee. I've already used my third eye to program the cards, what I will need to know. Mr. Robert E. Lee, what was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? Look at that, they're taking their time. The Eon is judgment, and solitaire is soul searching. That doesn't help much. Could anything have changed the outcome of the war? Could anything have changed the outcome of the war? Could anything have changed the outcome of the war? The Destroyer. That's the Tower card. How do you feel about how mainstream media remembers you? How do you feel about how mainstream media remembers you? Mischief, that's the Devil card. Love, he still has love. There's lies, but he still has love because he's wise. The South was destroyed. I think that was the plan all along of the central bankers. Solitaire and judgment I need to work out. See, the Eon, yeah, that's the Hermit. What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or misrepresented? What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or misrepresented? What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or misrepresented? Yeah, I didn't say that word right. Gaia, the world. Please tell me Masonic connections to the war. Please tell me Masonic connections to the war. Masonic connections to the war. Please tell me the Masonic connections to the war. The Seeker, the Fool, New Beginnings. So, there was new beginnings of the Confederacy. Let's see what the rest of the clues tell me. By the time the clues pile up, I got to, I find that the astrology cloth works better for me. The stars. Okay. Now I will ask the Oracle of Shadow and Light. I like the way the cards all work together to tell me stuff. What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? The biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South. What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate? What was the biggest betrayal? No, I'm on biggest betrayal. I saw that card flip. Yeah, I live in the South, and I know y'all can tell by my accent, and I do not appreciate the way that the monuments for our dead have been targeted and destroyed. I do not appreciate America disrespecting our dead. And after I learned all the little bullshit behind the Civil War, like the Corwin Amendment that let states keep slaves, the Corwin Amendment let states out trick-or-treating, we're here. Ooh. Because I'm asking about the biggest betrayal. Yeah, people demonize Southerners, and they don't even understand that America has been corrupt and bad since way back at the Civil War times, and probably before that, but I haven't dug in past that. Okay, biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South. What was the biggest betrayal? I know there's 2 more cards. The biggest betrayal that sealed the sealed the fate. What was the biggest betrayal? What was the biggest betrayal? Boy, those cards are taking their time. Angel de los Muertos transitions to the spirit world. And there's one more card. Biggest betrayal. Let's see if these make sense. No, those don't make sense. Biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South. I guess there's 2 more cards. 2 little widgets, magical space clearing time. And lady with the boss egg. So somebody did magic against them. I understand that now. Somebody did magic against them. That was the biggest betrayal. Could anything have changed the outcome? Could anything have changed the outcome? Boy, that flew out. The 3 fates, what comes around? Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer has a high price. Sea beacon fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? So, yeah, there was a spy, but I will, you know what? I want a clarifier for could anything have changed the outcome? Why did they get the Destroyer card? Why the Destroyer card? 3 of Pentacles. There was planning in the physical world. And Empress. That's going to help me figure that out. I like to run my spreads through ChatGPT, because he's all logic, or she's all logic, or it. How do you feel about the way mainstream history remembers you? How do you feel about the way mainstream history remembers you? Mr. Robert E. Lee, how do you feel about the way mainstream media counts your blessings? Shallow grave, you miss someone. How do you feel about the way mainstream media does you? I think there's one more card for that. Robert E. Lee is one of my favoriteest ghosts. Grumpy Red Fairy, be yourself. So he's just going to go with it as himself. Okay, I'm going to get a clarifier on these 2. Why did the world come out for what do you want people to understand that has been misrepresented or lost? Why did the world come out for what has been represented or lost? That didn't take long. King of Pentacles. So that's somebody high up in the physical world. And Knight of Cups is actions in Cups is emotion. There's something out there driving you crazy, Jar. Okay. What do you want people... Wait. What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or misrepresented? What do you want people to understand that has been lost or misrepresented? Mildew Fairy cleanup time. Dried Flower Fairy sweet memories. Masonic connections to the war. Please tell me the Masonic connections to the war. An important end, a new beginning. Witch at the end of the world. Please tell me why Seeker came out for Masonic connections. Why did Seeker come out for Masonic connections? Why did Six of Pentacles and Knight of Swords? So there was something in the physical world and actions and thought for the Masonic Masons connections. Okay. Now go through and ask the questions with the tarot card. What was the biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South? The biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South. Four of Wands. There's spiritual stuff again. Wait, that's Six of Wands. Biggest betrayal that sealed the fate of the South. Page of Cups is someone new in emotion. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Cups. And I still hadn't got these things memorized, but I'll get it. Could anything have changed the outcome of the war? Could anything have changed the outcome of the war? Five of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And the Chariot. Overcome obstacles. So they need a disruption in the spiritual force against them. High Priestess, they needed a witch to bind those forces to overcome obstacles. So I'm reading that there was some kind of spiritual attack against the South. How do you feel about how mainstream history remembers you? How do you feel about how mainstream history remembers you? The Moon, hidden, stuff is hidden about him. Do you have anything else to say about the way you feel? The Tower, sudden change or disruption. How do you feel? I think there's two or three more cards. Knight of Swords is actions in thought. Do you have anything else to say about that one? Do you have anything else to say about how you feel? King of Swords, but he is above it. He can think above it. Ten of Cups, he still has family and love. Eight of Wands, he's good spiritually. What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or misrepresented? What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or misrepresented? Ten of Wands, he was a good guy spiritually. What do you want people to understand about you that has been lost or represented? Wheel of Fortune, what comes around? What do you want people... The Empress and the Lovers. So he had love. Masonic connections to the war. Masonic connections to the war. Masonic connections to the war. Nine of Swords. Masonic connections to the war. Oh, man. That's too many cards. But they're telling a story. I just gotta work it out. King of Pentacles is someone high in money world. What word did they come out? Four of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. So there was building in the physical world. There was stability and emotion. Ten of Swords. Look at that. All them swords sticking in that guy. Three of Hearts. That's Three of Swords. So there was planning and the Star. And there's the Magician. That goes there too. And I'm not sure exactly. Oh, hell, Ace of Pentacles was in there too. I think that's enough. Okay, now I'll ask a few clarifier questions. I've already, and Leonardo won't even draw the rebel flag. Was the war about slavery? Was the war about slavery? Part collaboration. I think there's one more card. Was the war about slavery? Was the war about slavery? Lingering in both worlds. Choice for good, right path, and cult structure purpose. Were you controlled by the Masons? Was Robert E. Lee controlled by the Masons? Yes. Innocent ally, loving friend. Goody guns. He was controlled by him, but he wasn't in on that bad stuff. Was I reached out to so I would understand? Was I reached out to by the Civil War ghost so I would understand? Was I reached out to by the Civil War ghost stolen? Was I reached out to by the Civil War ghost so I would understand? Scared, worried, and yin yang. Change in relations. Are you the Silver Man? Are you the Silver Man? Are you the Silver Man? Male perp. Are you the Silver Man? Are you the Silver Man? Past life trauma. Are you the Silver Man? Are you the Silver Man? Unalive. That's true. Are you the Silver Man? Are you the Silver Man? Do you regret your career choice? Do you regret your career choice? No. Okay. That's it on this one. Bye, blessed be. Thank you for stopping by. Please come back and visit again. Blessed be.